transition into the wide receivers, but I think this is a really good group of wide receivers. I think that if Sam Howell were to succeed, he's coming into a situation where they got three legit weapons,
Yeah.
and legit weapons of different skill sets. And I think Curtis Samuel goes really under the radar. I think a lot of people are talking about McLaurin, a lot of people are talking about Jahan Dotson, but Curtis Samuel is the quote unquote poor man's Debo Samuel. But he is used in a lot of the same ways. He's used on jet sweeps. He's used in the short yardage to get the ball in his hands and let him run. And I think that he can be really effective. And it's an extra tool. But we'll start on Terry McLaurin. Where do you kind of value him being drafted?
So Terry McLaurin's going wide receiver 24 right now around the leagues, and obviously it's different in each one here. I'm just taking Fantasy Pros rankings because they compile a couple of them together. 48th overall. I find myself every time I'm sitting in the round he's going in that fourth round, and I'm looking for a receiver. Doesn't matter where am I in the draft. I'm not looking at his name. I'm going around him to the next person usually, which is around Christian Kirk, Brandon Ayuk, George Pickens, Chris Godwin, guys that have more touchdown potential that could still finish similar in yardage to him. Like, he's a fantastic receiver. I just like the quarterbacks throwing to those other receivers. Even though there's guys, some of them, yeah,
you like Pickens over him?
I think Pickens is going to have a fantastic year this year. I think he's going to be. I think you could see
Take your Georgia bias out of it. You like Pickens over this?
100%. I think that guy is a phenomenal athlete, and he finds the end zone. He's going to be like, yeah, Deontay Johnson had a ton of targets in the red zone last year, but I think Pickens is going to have a phenomenal year. And I'd rather take the upside of Pickens and the touchdowns there than McLaurin, who hasn't had over 7 touchdowns, or hasn't had 7 touchdowns since 2019. He hasn't had over 5 in the past 3 seasons. And it's not like his quarterback play is giving him anything else. And again, we're talking about a division that is very difficult. Like, it's when those 6 games may be low scoring games against Washington each year, each one here. So